Good evening. As I come to you today, I just got done talking with one of my students that said, Coach, what can I do to gain the advantage? What can I do to be better? What can I do to have proven success? And I get that a lot from student athletes. So I'm asking you as parents, if I could show you one method to prove that your child could gain success, would you do that? In Entrepreneur Magazine, an article was posted called 7 Scientifically Proven Ways to Enhance Your Chances of Success. These 7 seemingly simple things have been scientifically proven to gain success over the person that does not do these 7 things. And here they are. First of all, get up early. Start the day early, start the day with more day. Number 2, boast in your confidence by taking action. Prove it. Show people that you are confident in what you're doing and just do it. Don't wait, just do it. Number 3, be specific. Be intentional. Number 4, be smart and socially adept. Don't do things without thinking through them. Number 5, think positively. No negative energy, no negative thoughts. Number 6, develop a growth mindset. Always want to be better, always want to be more, always want to do less things wrong. Grow in your mistakes. And 7, embrace meaningful relationships. Surround yourself with quality people who are going to hold you accountable. And as you look through that list, get up early, boost your confidence, take some action, be specific, be smart, think positively, develop a growth mindset, and be around people who will do that. None of those seem really complicated. They seem really simple. So I would ask you this, why wouldn't you invest in that? Why wouldn't you invest in something that was relatively simple but had proven success? The Bible says, whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with very much. And whoever is dishonest with very little can also be dishonest with very much. That comes from Luke 16:10. So what are these little things? What are the things that's going to guarantee your son or your daughter more success in the real world and more success in school? Those things that I want to try to persuade you to be involved with today are called extracurricular activities. Mainly after-school sports or having your student be involved with a sports program. I coach high school, and through that I've seen the advantages that these after-school extracurricular activities have. They generally, in most cases, produce a higher quality athlete and student. So my question for you today, do you really think that athletics contribute to the overall success of an individual? I'll show you some specific areas in which I think that case is true. So let's look and see if the investment is worth the return. Luke 14:28 says this, won't you first sit down and estimate the cost to see if you have enough money to complete it? Is my investment going to be worth the result? The first thing I want to pose to you is that students that participate in sports and extracurricular activities, primarily as sports, have improved academics. As reported by the National Federation of High Schools, the average GPA of a student was 2.84 that was included in extracurricular activities such as sports versus the one who is not, which is about a 2.7. Students participated were 3 times as likely to perform in the top quartile, and also in math and social studies performed better. 2/3 of participants were expected to complete a bachelor's degree when only about half of non-students participating got a bachelor's degree. However, participation leads to success. From some successful students more to participate than others. That brings me to my second point. Student athletes are less likely to become involved in unhealthy behaviors. So not only are student athletes academically proven better, but they're also proven to show that they participate in less unhealthy behaviors. Survey of over 14,000 teens found that those who participated in team sports primarily were less likely to use drugs, smoke cigarettes, and carry weapons. Girls involved in sports were less likely to become pregnant, begin smoking, had a decreased risk of developing breast cancer, and also were involved in less cases of abortions and premarital sex. The findings indicate that adolescents are suicidally also less to consider suicide tactics when involved with a organized sport. And this brings me to my third and final point. Participation in high school athletics produces more successful athletes. Hiring managers across the board say that they have more self-confidence, they are more apt to be on time, they are more apt to be disciplined, and they're more coachable. I heard a comment in a recent convention from a high school coach that said uncoachable kids also become unemployable adults, but coachable kids become successful executives. So in conclusion, I'd like to say this. Does athletics contribute to the overall success of an individual? I think so, and I think that you can see by my 3 points, academically, socially, and professionally, it produces a very good kid. Having said that, 95% of Fortune 500 CEOs were high school athletes. The good news is that represents about 8 million kids in school. The bad news is that's only 15% of the total students attending high schools in the United States. So my challenge is to you, would you not want to do these little things that have proven success in your kid's life? Find an activity, find a sport, and have your kid get plugged in and see what God can do with that. Thank you.